When you hear the phrase Type R, what comes to mind? To understand the roots of this red racing badge, we need to go back to Honda's early Formula One days, when the RA272 won Honda its first Formula One Grand Prix in 1965. Driven by American Richie Ginther, the white race car led the pack from flag to flag on the Mexican circuit that day. That same white would typically show up as an option for every Type R, creating the iconic combination of championship white with a red Type R badge. But it wouldn't be until 1992, with the NSX, that the racing heritage would be brought front and center. Enter Shigeru Uehara, who joined Honda in 1971. He led the midship research project that became the NSX and was involved in all subsequent sports car development until he retired. Oh, and he was close friends with Senna, too. Not only did Uehara guide the development of the NSX, but he was the driving force behind the first ever Type R, which had one goal: give drivers a better sports driving experience. In a press release on honda.co.jp, Uehara stated that the enthusiasm for the development of the Type R erupted with a passion, as if challenging an unexplored mountaintop. As a road car, the role of the Type R is to provide drivers who love sports driving with ultimate speed and fun to drive. The first Type R was badged on the JDM NSX from 1992 to 1995. Just 500 were sold. The supercar suspension was retuned to be even more aggressive, and weight was reduced by more than 200 pounds through the removal of sound deadening, power windows, air conditioning, and the audio system. The 2002 JDM NSX R, of which only 140 were produced, yes, only for the Japanese market, took things even further. According to Uehara, we put a lot of time and passion into it, and just by changing the angle of the spoiler, the diameter of the stabilizer, and the hardness of the suspension, we've refined the purity and balance of a sports car to such an extent that it's no longer just a Type R. It is a car that brings people closer to the car, allows them to enjoy a rich dialogue, and brings out overwhelming speed based on a strong sense of trust. That 2002 model contained a larger 3.2-liter V6. In 2005, the NSX-R GT was built, but there were only 5, and they were all presented in championship white, which makes sense. The GT was made specially as a homologation model to be used in competition.